Champion. We are here. Got Mr. Mike right here.
Good to be here, man. Good to be here.
Yes, sir. Av versus Geechi Gotti, Traffic 3. This is one of the better battles of the night. To me, I had Emerson Kennedy versus B-Dot because of substance. I think the majority of the consensus feel like this was the battle of the night.
I think me, you have similar tastes. I'm the same way as you.
Wow.
I also have Emerson Kennedy versus B-Dot. I think partially because Emerson Kennedy especially was kind of like a not as known of a name coming into it as maybe, you know, Av and Geechi Gotti are.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, kind of was swayed. And also, obviously, this battle had a lot more aggression, kind of a lot more of a quote-unquote typical smack feel to this battle. But I thought this was I think this was the second best battle of the night.
Me too.
On a really good night of battles, by the way.
Yeah.
There were a lot of really good battles.
Card was fire.
So,
they did their thing.
Yeah, so it's one of the best battles and one of the best cards of the year of 2017.
And people, this is a highly debatable match right here. I see a lot of Geechi Gotti's 2-1s, see a lot of Av's 2-1s, and it's crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie, you know, just I'm gonna say it right away. However you feel, I can't disagree with much. I think every round is close. Every round can be kind of argued for one the other, and at some point it does come down to preference, ultimately. This might be a battle that we might need to bring out the J Black system for.
The point system?
Point system. Yeah.
First they said they liked it, and then it's just too technical. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm giving you point by point, bar by bar, how I feel like to it. I felt like it was perfect, but, you know.
Hey.
Well, I'll try to bring it back at some point.
Listen, man, you know. You bring it back. If they disagree with you, then they're gonna hate it. Yeah. But someone's gonna, again, I think with this battle it might be, you know, I haven't seen the polls on this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 50-50. I mean, this is a very
I'll put a poll in the comments, so at this point it's gonna say, yo, if you like Geechi Gotti, click like. If you like Av, click like. So y'all can decide that way. But like, one thing with the point system is like this. It causes controversy in a good way. Like, J Black, you gave him 3 points for the baby 40 bench that's Benjamin Button? No, that was 1 point at best. So imagine like 3 rounds of that.
Oh yeah, and they're loaded. Both rounds are loaded with you know, was that 2 or 3? Was that 1 or 2?
Exactly.
So yeah, it can be, you know, again, I think that's why we're here, right? We're here to at least hopefully maybe try to clarify it somewhat. You know.
All right. So I'll get into the first round. Av. Right out the gate, Mr. Puncher, Mr. CompuBox, raking up points with the punches, the courtesy flush bar, dope. The baby 40, that's Benjamin Button. The foreign whip, your boo Gotti. Chill out, Av. Chill out, Av. I understand you in a different, you know, time zone. You in LA now. You in a okay.
Well, he knows. He knows. This is Geechi's house. He's got to come out swinging. Yeah,
but he does. A chick riding too good. I came from the bottom, but there's controversy regarding that now. A-Verb apparently said that versus Goods, and he highlighted on Instagram.
Okay.
Let me tell you how I handle stuff like this. You get 0 points moving forward.
Fair.
No big. Oh my goodness, let's get him. I'm gonna tear him down. I'm gonna choke slam him when I see you. I don't want to see you ever again. No. 0 points. Let's move on. Next bar. And that thing about that bar wasn't even that cold. His next bar, elbow moves. Dusty Rhodes.
The bionic elbow from Dusty Rhodes.
Wrestling bars.
Never get old.
Chill out, Av. I see you. All right, what else you got? Squeeze on you with your own arms. Dance with yourself. Question marks on your face. Hidden characters. You'll never get around the OJ Black like hating bloggers. I never gave you niggas rounds. 3-0. What else you got?
What else?
He took everything from the bench. Forrest Gump. I think that was a solid round. You got
very good round, man. Very good round. I like the neck round Ty Dolla $ign. I like that. Let me see. Oh, Locomotive bar. I like that. Give Locomotive. He had, you know, he ended it with the. I mean, we've heard Young Dolph lines. That wasn't. You know me. I like when the battle rappers end on a haymaker. That wasn't quite it, but overall, great round. Very good round. Oh, Nothing But Fish with Pescatarian. I thought that was dope. Yeah, just a very consistently good round from Av, man.
Fire round. Yeah. I'm like, what is Geechi Gotti going to do? But Geechi Gotti comes out in the first round. I want to say this. I want to preface this round with this. As soon as you see I'm fresh out of jail, Cali dreaming. The home field advantage is evident, and he panders to that. He writes for them, so I mean, How you
But
gonna
if it
take
works,
that?
it works.
Hey, you're right. You're right.
If it's not, I can't blame him. It's a good strategy, and it works for who he is. Everybody knows, Geechi Gotti for his jail bars.
And they've been doing that in New York all the time. So
yeah, of course. And they're out west.
Exactly.
And it's Tupac, and also in the bar. As soon as I step on the Ave,
yeah,
it's it works. I like that, man. I think all things considered, it's just smart strategy.
Yeah.
We talk about all the time how strategy is important.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for being strategic. And then right after that too, T-Top just killed you. That's a Camaro crash. So right away he said, I'm gonna punch with you. Let's do it. I'm up for the task, man. I like that.
last battle, you'll see the kid chest get blown out. He comes with the outdated bar commission. Tech Nine. We recapped this battle a little bit, so Tech Nine gave you his thoughts. You can go back and check it out. The link will be a little below.
Capone Cigarellos.
Only reason you get smoked because of Smack.
So that was strong. And by the way, look at when he says that bar, you can see the reaction from Av.
Yeah.
Av is like, okay,
yeah,
this is a good one.
He knows
this is a good one.
I would be a hidden battle rapper. I'm like, nothing you say is nice. I ain't shaking my head with you. I ain't smiling with you. Everything you say is corny. I don't like it. Av is a fair puncher. He's a fair boxer. He's one of the guys they touch gloves, then they go at it.
True.
Appreciate it, Av. But you remind me of Tupac. We seen you throw punches on Cam, but we still think you should
killed you. That was strong.
Okay.
Real strong.
He's in there. How you think I popped so many? My pullout was weak.
I like that.
Punching with him.
Yeah, he is.
When you see the Crip on the side of Chef with the biscuit, it's not Martha and Snoop. He's punching with Av right now. Geechi Gotti.
Yeah.
Geechi.
And they're all apply. They're just punches either. That's the thing. I think they're apply.
Yeah.
They apply to the VAG. I like that. That whole portion.
VAG in the effed up position.
Yeah.
The Vlad interviews.
Oh yeah, and they don't see the shooter behind you can't see behind the shot like Vlad interviews. I dig that.
Had to get the kid out the way early like Christmas
shopping. That's right.
I can't relate to that just yet. But, I thought his first one was dope. And
even the rebuttal to Tay-Rock, I believe he had a few FL Blade looking like a seatbelt trying to buckle up. We just knuckle up. Right, left, uppercut. That's both arms swinging. Am I jump in? That's double Dutch. Now we've heard double Dutch lines before, but the way he kind of rebutted and the flow and the energy, I thought that was just really dope, man. Again, close every round in this one. I think is close. I just edged it to Geechi Gotti.
I also edged the first one to Geechi Gotti. And if you clock down the times, Geechi Gotti went way longer than that. Like a lot longer, you know what I mean? So maybe if you cut him off, like I've been saying, it'd have been, in your favor. But I got Geechi Gotti in the first round.
Me too.
Second round now, what I had for Av. The white ain't locked right. Caucasian dreads. Two wrongs don't make it right, but it make it even though. Fire. You do good with the numbers. 30 under, 40 under. Fire.
To make it even though, I love that line.
Debo, O-Red, Crooked Eye, Yuck Mouth.
What that mean? Yeah. Crooked Eye and Yuck Mouth.
The Skid Row bar.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. In Cali, it ain't no better than Compton Ave. In Cali, it ain't no better than Compton Ave. Chill out, Ave. I like you, man. You ain't gotta do this, man. Bro, come on, bro. The DJ Yellow bar. I don't have all the particulars of that. The playing on Hall of Fame, you only losing to the system. You only losing to the system with your lifestyle, Geechi. I thought I was solid in the second round. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, no. I think you covered all the best lines. I'm trying to he had the really cool like the scheme, the Black Mask, Hoodlum, Leaving Departed. Trust me, I'm good, fellas. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, fire.
The whole Junior Mafia with Little C's, that's no biggie, kind of those kind of lines. But yeah, I think you covered all the big ones. Again, just another really consistent, really original, bars we never heard before. That's what we want, right? That's what we want. That's what we're looking forward to from people like Av. Lines we've never heard before. And that was
I mean, I feel like he needs that too because the image, the perception that they played on him, the picture that they painted on him. And he's a bar thief, so when he gives you more original lines, like if he misses one or two, it's like, bro. But he said everything else.
Oh, and so he did have one bar that I have written down, which was and you can edit this how you can, but now in the rag, wipe me after X. I thought that was cool too. I thought that was that was different. We haven't heard anything like that before. So again, another very good round, man.
Geechi got in the second.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing on the fact that the perception, the pitch that's been painted on the ad. He sold the bars I was behind. How you think I got out?
Yeah,
that was fire.
That was fire.
Here we go. I'm gonna put a Tech 9 response in here. Hey yo, champion! I be doing attacks like my girl with me. Hey Tech 9, I run up in your mama house while she warming up some peas and shit, and start the microwave like, oh, you ain't eating shit. Geechi Gotti, you will pay for your words, sir. The people don't know now, but somehow, some way, we will press URL to book you versus Tech 9, and you repeat those same lines in that battle, and see what happens to Mr. Geechi Gotti, sir. Fire line though.
Am I allowed to give him points for that?
Oh yeah, I'm giving points for that. I thought it was dope.
That was
Listen, ain't no bias on this side. Ain't no bias on this side. I thought it was doing mine. But this is I'll cut around Av like a shortcut. Hold on. A simple A. Oh yeah, I thought it was fire. The grand champion put dog face in a box. T-Rex. I thought it was dope.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
But I think he didn't, even with the longer round this time, he didn't have enough for Av.
No.
Av got the second.
I thought this one, kind of. I wouldn't even say that just not what I describe as a filler per se, but it was just not as strong as his first. Yeah. Whereas I think Av was more consistent, like his first to second. And I think with Geechi Gotti it was a little bit of a trail off after a really strong first round. Still a good round, but yeah, I also have, just like you, I gave the second round to Av, so I have a 1-1 going into the third.
So I think the debate, for me was in the first. I felt like the third round, the way it closed out, the pain, the struggles, the things that Geechi Gotti said, but I'm gonna give Av his just due in third. Look at the stats. I triple G. Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin.
Triple G,
fire. Yeah.
Who beat Canelo in that first boxing match? No, this is important.
Okay.
This is important.
Get your round
and Canelo is a cheater, turns out. And we'll talk about it on some other time, man.
He's on that stuff. They try to make excuses for him too, right?
Canelo, Canelo got busted right now. He got busted.
He's on that stuff.
Triple G won that fight. Clearly. No debating.
We can turn this into a boxing show at any given time, I see what YouTube is doing, so if y'all want to go that way, we can turn this into a boxing show, an NBA show, any type of show. Chill out, please. We just try to do our job. Peaceful recaps, people. Come on.
I apologize. I felt really strongly about that.
A lot of people agree with you. I'll leave it at that. But, okay, Triple G stats, Gennady Golovkin, the Roscoe Chicken and Waffles, dope.
Also trying to play to the crowd. Roscoe Chicken Waffles, obviously, coming.
You see the snub nose. I ain't picking a nostril. Shots made me an animal. Cross. Hold on. I gotta get this right. I gotta get this properly. Cross, snatch, tween. I gave fillet highlights. Behind the back, snatch, cross, tween, fillet. You follow my Instagram, man. I know you. Fire.
I like that, actually, what? He tried to kind of do what Geechi Gotti does a little bit in the third round. Yeah. But he does it in his own way. There's still punches in there. I really like that part, Foreclosures, custody battles, wifey won a divorce, got a case pending, so you going back and forth to the court. See him missing shots only made me an animal. Kind of like horse. I like that. I really like that. It's a punchline and it's like gives you that feel, that quote-unquote Geechi Gotti feel, almost, man. I thought that was really dope.
Switch nutty position at the Kama Sutra. Come on, Av, don't get like that. Let's see. But Av had a solid third.
Yeah, the whole bout.
Yeah, and he was mad consistent. So people were saying this about his past battles, like Shotgun and Sugar and stuff like that. He brought himself back with this battle.
Yeah, and again, I think you brought up that A-Warp said that he took one, his bar. Yeah. He can't, when all 3 rounds are that consistent and that good. Yeah. If one bar is taken from somebody else, again, I'm not condoning. We're not condoning stealing bars.
I'm not condoning anything.
We're just saying he doesn't need to steal.
Yeah. If I wanted to be petty one day, if a batter really pissed, I can do that video on anybody.
That's true.
I can do that on Verb. I can do that. All right. I want to say this. It's been done on Hollow. The Culture has done this on Hollow. Tay-Rock, Verb. Who else? Who else did they put out? Av. Twerk. They can do that to anybody, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm letting y'all know now. We don't condone it, but listen, if you've been in the culture long enough, you've seen this route, this campaign done on their opponent a million times. All right, Geechi Gotti in third.
Right away, I love the way he started off. Even if you disagree, I love the way he starts off. With, you lost to Nitty, Shook, T-Top, even Red, man. You better have Undertaker. You made your career of being a dad, man. I like that. Even if I disagree with some of these, still fire.
That's how he said it. I've been battling Ab my whole life. Fire.
Simple, but effective.
And this is what I'm saying. This is kind of why the reason Geechi won this round to me. It's the pain, like, and what he's bringing to you. The first time him and his daddy met, they went and sell together. I just thought that was deep. A lot of deep moments in his third round.
And it's funny, I think Geechi Gotti, he started off with about quoting Tupac. Yeah. In a way, they're kind of similar, right? Like, Tupac was never the most technical rapper, and people still argue, to this day, like, where does Tupac belong in the top 10, top 20 list, etc., because he's not as technical as his contemporaries, right? Like, everybody, on the East Coast is probably more technical, even like, Corrupt is probably more technical, better rapper, period, than Tupac. But Tupac gave you that feel, right? Yeah. And that's kind of what Geechi Gotti does, right? He's not maybe the most technical, although he can punch. Yeah. That's what this battle showed. He can punch with Ab, he can punch with anybody. But that, that's kind of what you watch Geechi Gotti battle for. You watch it for the feel. Yeah.
Ask his mama will hurt more, giving birth or burying her. In Cali, the price of living is high. The cost of death is cheap. And he's back to back with these deep moments. I'm telling you, man. When the pigs fly, the police got helicopters.
That was
The picture he paints is vivid. And it's like he's. I know we've seen him in the documentary before he got on Hot Light, but it's like it's like midway through the battle in the third round, there's a guy sitting down with a notepad doing a documentary on him, and he's giving his life. I'm like, this happened, that happened. I'm in tune with it. Yeah. Fire.
And the fact that it works too. Nobody, and that's how you know it's effective, right? Because this is smack. This is people waiting for the punchline. Nobody's booing. Everybody's cheering. Yeah. Even though he's not quote unquote battling, it works. It's effective. He gets the crowd response. So the idea that he's not battling his opponent. If you that effective at what you're doing, you necessarily need to. Yeah.
I will say this. Right here, I'm gonna let you know right now. I gave Geechi Gotti the third and the first. I think the first was close. Even with, that kind of speaks volumes for Ab. Even with Geechi Gotti having a longer round, but I thought he closed up the battle better than me.
I agree.
And I had that. You were saying Geechi Gotti, but when we did the recap, the round table, Tech 9 gave it to Ab. Deotta Henny Man gave it to Ab as well. So.
I can see why. Again, I think in a way this battle almost. And we're not the type of show we have to give a winner, right? Yeah. But in a way, they both kind of won. Not just because the battles, though, because, if I'm watching an Av battle, what am I here for? I'm here for punchlines, right? And I'm here, so he gave you punches, and he showed you, he gave you that feel, too. So he showed you he gave you the punchlines you were looking for, and he showed you more. If you're watching Geechi Gotti battle, what are you there for? You're there for the feel. He gave you that, and he showed you he can punch, so he showed you he's more than that as well. Yeah. So I think they both gave their fans what they were looking for, showed that they were more versatile than we all thought they were, and they just gave us a great battle. Yeah. So I think in a way, this was a good battle for both of them.
Yeah, a stock builder for both.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Dope battle.
And so I got it, 2-1 Geechi.
I got it 2-1 Geechi as well.
Champion.
I was the one to hate, nobody gave a damn. Told me to my face, I ain't in their plans, now I'm getting funnel cake. They wanna shake my hands.